Rohit Sharma. Yashaswi Jaiswal, oh my god, he was out of this world. One thing I'm sorry to say that lacks in the Pakistani team. Shivam Dube, what a find. He reminds me of Yuvraj Singh in many ways, but I don't think Babar Azam is a very exceptional player. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cricket Flavors. So, on the same day, we had a match between India and Afghanistan, which was a T20, and another T20 match between Pakistan and New Zealand. India, as expected, wins the match, and Pakistan, as almost expected, loses the match. India's match was on India's home grounds while Pakistan was playing an away game, and the odds were stacked beautifully for both the teams. And it's not as much about India winning the match and Indians celebrating it, as it is about Pakistan losing the match and the Pakistani public reacting badly to the fact that they lost the match, and worse that they lost it on a day when India won theirs, which is what I find so extremely annoying, for the want of a better word. ऐसा क्यों है कि अगर आपकी टीम हार रही है तो आप दुखी हो, लेकिन अगर हमारी टीम जीत रही है तो आप उससे भी ज्यादा दुखी हो? Let's first start talking about India's match. So India had an exceptional match. Each player performed as they should. Afghanistan did give us a fight and they tried to bat their way in the game, hosting a total of 172 with some exceptional batting from Gulbadan Naib, who scored a 57 from just 35 balls. Najibullah Zadan ने भी उनका साथ देने की कोशिश की. He scored a 21 ball, 23 runs. But some exceptional batting by Mujibur Rahman, a 9 ball 21, which was actually quite nice and a treat to watch. However, Afghanistan की team 172 पे all out हो गई. Last ball पे last wicket गिरा, run out होके, and then comes India's turn to bat. लेकिन रोहित शर्मा, पिछले मैच में भी वो डक पे आउट हुए थे, पर वो शुभमन गिल की गलती थी, you can say. लेकिन इस बार अपनी गलती से बिना मतलब का शॉट खेलते हुए डक पे बोल्ड हो गए. I mean, we were expecting so much from our captain. मुझे तो पूरी उम्मीद थी एक धमाकेदार इनिंग्स देखने की. And I was so shocked to see when he got out. And I'm sure कि अफगानिस्तान कैंप में बहुत ज्यादा हलचल मच गई होगी और बहुत खुशी दौड़ गई होगी उस एक विकेट की वजह से. लेकिन इंडिया ने उनको ज्यादा देर खुश रहने दिया नहीं. यशस्वी जायसवाल और विराट कोहली ने इतना एक्सेप्शनल खेला, स्पेशली यशस्वी जायसवाल. ओ माय गॉड, ही वाज आउट ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड. इतना अमेजिंग बैटिंग. ही वाज शोकेसिंग हिज स्किल, हिज sheer determination, his intent, his power. मतलब कैन यू बिलीव एक प्लेयर जो इतना अच्छा खेल रहा है T20 में, और वो टेस्ट का भी उतना ही अच्छा प्लेयर है एंड वनडे में भी. नो वंडर इंडियन मैनेजमेंट उनको इतने चांसेस दे रही है, और वो भी हर फॉर्मेट में. एंड वी ऑल नो हिज बैक स्टोरी, जिस तरह उन्होंने स्ट्रगल करके अपने ही टीम के बच्चों को पानी पूरी खिला के, रात में ग्राउंड्समैन के साथ टेंट में सो के अपनी जिंदगी को इतना इस लेवल तक लाया है. सो वो जो डिटर्मिनेशन उनके दिमाग में है कुछ करने की, आई एम टेलिंग यू दैट गाय इज गोइंग टू बी समबडी. He is going to be a miracle. He is going to be a magician when it comes to the game of cricket. उसके बारे में सारी दुनिया बात कर रही है. Everyone knows his backstory and everyone is amazed at what kind of player he is, what kind of human being he is. उनकी आंखों में जो विश्वास दिखता है, that self assurance that he has. और मैं एक बात बताती हूँ, उनका एक बहुत ही स्वीट सा साइड भी है. IPL लास्ट ईयर में मैंने उन्हें देखा था कि जैसे वो आउट हो जाते हैं और जल्दी आउट हो जाते हैं, एंड ही गिव्स अ वेरी लाइक अनफॉर्चुनेट लुक ऑन द दिस थिंग, कि ऐसे करके बिल्कुल बेचारे बच्चे के जैसे में, ही इज सो अपसेट दैट ही इज आउट, एंड देन ही गोज एंड स्पीक्स टू द ऑपोजिट टीम मेंबर्स, स्पेशली द पीपल हु गॉटन हिम आउट. आई रिमेंबर हिम टॉकिंग टू विराट कोहली. What could he have done better? How could he have done, a better job at ensuring that he didn't get out on such a good ball, or, in the way that he got out? So he's working on his game, constantly trying to learn, trying to ensure that he doesn't do the same mistake again. And that is what makes a quality player. And that is one thing, I'm sorry to say, that lacks in the Pakistani team. We'll come to that. Yashaswi Jaiswal का साथ दिया विराट कोहली ने initially once Rohit Sharma got out and he played a fiery inning of a 16 ball 29. लेकिन फिर उनके old nemesis नवीन उल हक ने उनको out कर दिया. He tried playing a shot which he didn't get really a hold of and he was caught. पर उसके बाद partnership बनी जायसवाल and हमारे last match के hero शिवम दुबे में. शिवम दुबे, what a find. But it's like he came into this series thinking that now that I've got a chance, I'm not going to let it go. He has played, and I have watched him play against many teams in the IPL, plays for the Chennai Super Kings. And I was impressed by his batting, but I don't remember a specially exceptional knock that he has played. He must have, I may not remember it, it's my problem. It's just that I don't remember it. पिछले मैच में 60 स्कोर किया और इस मैच में 63 in just 32 balls. वो जो 3 लगातार सिक्सेस लगाए थे उन्होंने out of the ground. And ऐसा नहीं है कि he's just power hitting and जोर लगा के बस घुमा रहे हैं बल्ला. नहीं, he is doing such a clinical job. इतने अच्छे, इतने clinically correct, technically correct sixes लगा रहे हैं. That is what makes him the batsman he is. And मुझे comment करके बताना if I am right or not. He reminds me of Yuvraj Singh in many ways. The way he stands, his batting stance, his overall look, his posture, and even the face a little bit reminds me of the younger Yuvraj Singh. Do comment and let me know if you agree with me. So with the help of these amazing players, India was able to chase down the total in just 15 odd overs, which was an exceptional thing to do. Because इसका मतलब है कि हमारा स्ट्राइक रेट एंड रन रेट वाज सो हाई. मैंने प्रेडिक्ट किया था कि जायसवाल अच्छा खेलेंगे, मैंने प्रेडिक्ट किया था कि कोहली अच्छा खेलेंगे, मैंने प्रेडिक्ट किया था शिवम दुबे अपना मैजिक दोबारा करेंगे, लेकिन मैंने रोहित शर्मा के लिए भी प्रेडिक्शन किया था जो अफसोस हो नहीं पाया. एंड आई हैड प्रेडिक्टेड दैट इंडिया विल बैट फर्स्ट एंड बैट flamboyantly. However, we chased the total down and did a very good job at that also. Now let's talk about Pakistan, especially the match that they played on the same day as India, and let's compare the two, because that's what the other side likes to do. I will be very honest. If you hate me for this, I'm sorry, but I don't think Babar Azam is a very exceptional player. He is good, granted, but he is not what he's hyped up to be. Sometimes I feel the absence of great batsmen from that country, especially in today's era, is what makes him as hyped as he is. Okay. I want to use the term अंधों में काना राजा. Please don't hate me for it. World Cup से उनकी बहुत criticism हो रही थी. He was not performing well, and worst was his captaincy. And then some people say that it was his captaincy that was affecting his batting. Well, after the miserable performance in the World Cup, his captaincy was taken away, but his form refused to return. Last 2 matches में, while Pakistan has lost, Babar Azam has been able to score a 50 and above. His fans, his devout fans, are screaming that he is back in form. I'll be very honest, I don't really follow all the matches of Pakistan so enthusiastically as I follow the Indian team, but I wanted to have a look. I wanted to see this particular match and to understand how Babar Azam plays. And is he really the player that he's hyped up to be? I watched him yesterday. I watched him play and I watched him score a 60 odd, and he was indeed very good. But he received a mixed review from the public. Some said that his innings was slow, while some praised him for his usual flamboyance. मुझे उनकी innings बहुत mixed लगी और मुझे honestly लगा कि उनकी batting में वो T20 वाली बात नहीं थी. I found Fakhar Zaman to be much better. He played some exceptional shots. आते ही attacking शुरू कर दी उन्होंने. And मुझे लगा कि having Babar Azam on the other side was also helping him. So that was a good thing. That was a good part that Babar Azam was playing. लेकिन एक तो जो total था 196 is a decent total. It's almost 200. And in a T20 game, that's high enough. So वो total ज़्यादा था. And more batters needed to perform, which did not happen for Pakistan, unfortunately. So होता क्या है, बाबर आजम के साथ फखर जमान बैटिंग कर रहे थे तो अब सब ठीक था. फखर जमान आउट हुए, फिर इफ्तिकार आउट हुए, आजम आउट हुए, And uske baad mein, it just became a house of cards, which was actually almost expected. I'm sure even the New Zealand team was playing with that. Inko out kar do, and then they will fold. That's why there was never a fear or never any doubt in the minds or in the body language of the New Zealand players. Although they did draw Babar Azam. So I cannot blame one person for Pakistan's loss yesterday. It was the bowling also. I mean, why can't they take a wicket from the new ball? But I am no one to blame that team because I don't come from that country. It's their countrymen who will have to blame or praise them. They have every right to. And I don't. But what I'm not very happy about is that every time such a competition is happening, every time there are two games being played simultaneously, there is a lot of talk about how India is playing and how they're compared with each other. I don't want to sound very full of myself or very snobbish, but I really want to tell everybody that there is no comparison. Please understand that. I think India stopped comparing with Pakistan a long time ago, maybe quite a few years ago. Unfortunately, हमारी teams हमारे political हालातों की वजह से bilateral series नहीं खेल पाती हैं किसी भी format में. Over the past few years, that's been the case. So that's why we cannot come together and understand each other's weaknesses and strengths. Overall record अगर हम देखें, तो except for T20, हर format में Pakistan has more wins than India. But that's because it was the case once upon a time. Although now that's not the case. It's just that we had not played any bilateral games to up that record. But it's very evident in the World Cups since India has won 8-0 and barring that one game in 2021 in the T20 World Cup, that India is the team with the upper hand. So yes, if you want to learn from India, please go ahead. There are many lessons that your players can take from India. Learn from Yashaswi Jaiswal to always keep learning. Learn from Virat Kohli to not let fame get in your head. Learn from a Mohammad Shami, Bumrah or Siraj to ensure and up your game at all times, to be wicket taking, to follow the principle of line and length, and learn from our fielding side for sure. Somewhere I feel from what I have heard and seen on YouTube, a lot of people expressing their views, it's the political side of it also. I'm talking about the management and the politics in the board, etc., which is causing a lot of problems for Pakistan to come up with great players. So maybe you need to clean up your act there as well. I'm not saying that hum log doodh ke dule hain. There are many problems in Indian management also. I'm sure of it. लेकिन जो domestic cricket हम लोग खेलते हैं, apart from IPL, our players actually come from there. We choose the creme de la creme of the domestic players to come into our international side. Maybe you need a similar system. एक बार आपका all this is in place, then I'm sure that even your team would be as formidable as an India, Australia, South Africa, New Zealand. I remember growing up, there used to be a talk about how it should be a mixed India and Pakistan team that can take on the world, where the bowlers are from Pakistan and the batters are from India. Kahin na kahin, your team is still stuck in the past. You need to move on. You need to improve your selection styles. You need to have players who are ready to learn, ready to improve themselves, who don't get stagnant, and who perform well for the country. All in all, congratulations to Team India for winning the series against Afghanistan. And all the best, Pakistan. We hope the rest of the matches in the series go your way. Thank you for watching my video. Please like this video, share it with your friends, comment on your thoughts and opinion on the video, subscribe to my channel. I should really appreciate your support. Bye-bye.